Hello and welcome everybody. It is time for Shenanigans! Yeah, I'm trying different cadences for that. I hope you guys are all having yourselves a fantastic today. It is noon on Thursday. We're going to see together in tag team action Sunwolf and Medina Lee. We're also tonight going to be seeing Danny DePulver go up against Jimmy King. He beat Byron last week. If he can beat Danny tonight, he goes on. And we will hear from the manager of ADK, Mr. Myers. And also tonight, I just wanted to let everybody know that we are in Hartford, Connecticut. We are live from the Chase Arena at Reich Family Pavilion and University of Hartford. But before we get too far into the evening, because we're going to get right into the matches here, I just want to introduce myself and make sure you guys all know a few things. I am Phil A Cup, and the rules are easy in good old Shenanigans. It's pretty easy stuff to get along with here. 1 fall means 3 count. Pinfall, knockout, or submission. You can't be outside the ring for longer than the refs count. During tag matches, teammates can only be in the ring for 5 count after they tag in. And certain matches are going to have special rules. As we can see right now, Sadoon does not give a shit. He's damn, he's fast. Even the producers and everybody that are throwing up the graphics understand that Sadoon's coming down to the ring. We are going to see an amazing match tonight. I hope you guys, actually amazing matches I should say, but I hope you guys are all prepared for this because this guy is fast, he is quick, he is strong, and the guy he's going up against equally as strong and equally as fast and very deceptive, I will admit that, because he comes down to the ring a lot slower than Sadoon does right here. So you got the actual warrior Sadoon coming down. He's already in the ring, he's excited, he's ready to go. I hope everybody is ready for a night of amazing action because that's what you're going to be in for tonight. We've got these two amazing competitors. Sun and Sai are going to show everybody what's going on, and then Jimmy King is going to put his future of holding that title that he has on the line. And of course, we'll hear from Mr. Myers. A big Brian best shot. It sounds to me a little bit like Mr. Longfellow has taken the night off, so we're just going to have me doing the announcing, it sounds like. So yeah, we have Big Brian Best Shots from, I believe he's from, where is he from? The other side of the tracks. I believe is where he builds himself from, but I don't know necessarily where he's from off the top of my head. So I'll have to look into that. But Big Brian here, he's coming out here, he's kicking some ass. I know he's told me a few times. I just forget. But it sounds to me a little bit like we're getting a night off for Longfellow, which is good. I mean, he definitely deserves it. He's constantly working. So we got a 20-minute time limit, 1 fall. So basically what that means is that these two have 20 minutes to get pinfall. If that doesn't happen, there's a draw. But these two are going right at it. Sadoon gets dropped over that top rope. And tonight, still, we'll also hear from Mr. Myers, who has a promo he wants to cut for, I'm assuming, Eddie Kingston, because they're currently going up against him. So it's going to be an easy night here tonight. We're bare bones because University of Hartford, this pavilion that they've provided for us, there's enough room, but there's not enough room, if that makes sense to everybody out there. That and a good majority of the crew is already heading ahead to Providence and Rhode Island to be able to set up for Ambition, and we have a pinfall already and only gets a 1 count. Only got a 1 count. Best Shots takes a knee directly into Sadoon's face, but Sadoon was able to knock that one back. We also, I got to admit that we also have a crew currently heading down to Little Rock to be able to start setting up for Ride in the Rock because there's going to be quite a bit that needs to be set up for that down there. They are preparing for quite a bit. The Riot Maker match will be for both sides of the divisions. We'll have a whole deal about that come Ambition in Providence. It explains all of that. Or no, it'll be Amherst. It'll be Amherst. Amherst. They'll tell us that in Amherst. I have voices in my ears, but it's not like Randy Orton. And we have Sadoun dropping Bryan on his back, or on his stomach. And honestly, Sadoun, I don't know how he did it, man. That is a big dude that you just picked up. Sadoun kicks out after a 2 count. We've got in there Humphrey Bernard. I don't know why I say their names like that. I'm sorry. We got Humphrey in the ring right now. Humphrey is the referee. Humphrey is one of the triplets that we have as our referees. And we have a Sadoun splash that just got Sadoun on top of Bryan now for a 2 count. He gets him knocked off right there. Sadoun with those splashes, he pins the guy with the knees into the stomach. It's almost as if to say, haha, I got you. Look at him just throwing him around. These guys are not small, and they're throwing each other around the ring like they are small. Sadoun now telling Bryan he wants him up on his feet. Best shots on his feet. Sadoun kind of over-jumped a little bit there, and both men go for haymakers. Oh, and there you go. Sadoun just throwing him around the ring again. After the pay-per-view, we're going to be doing another trip, guys. We're going to be going through a little bit of the East Coast, kind of all through, Ambition and Shenanigans. Shenanigans has got an announcement for after Riot. Actually, might be during Riot. And a pinfall. And only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Bryan with a quick twist, and there goes Sadoun down to the mat. And he goes for that stomp, and it looks like everybody's go-to reversal for that move is an RKO. Everyone keeps using it. Randy Orton making sure his name comes up constantly after they were all in that risk dungeon, and it looks to me like Sadoun almost got the win there. Bryan just kicked out. Oh, and a good clothesline. Goes for that falling pile driver. Sadoun now, who does have a lot of hair and a lot of thick skull in that head, he does manage to kick out. Best shots now, gives a quick kick. And stomp to the face, that one hit. Dragging Sadoun into the... away from that corner. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? This is it right here. Sadoun's out. Oh, Sadoun kicks out. I'm actually really surprised, man. Sadoun managed to kick out of that one. Sadoun kicks out, but Bryan is not happy with it. He has him currently in a submission hold that would have anybody crying. Grapple. Sadoun now taking Bryan over to those ropes. And he gets him with that guillotine choke on those ropes. Stomps on the elbow, does Sadoun for that. Oh, and there's that Sadoun splash to the back. That's got to be it. He's got him. That's it. Sadoun with the pin, and you can even tell Bryan tried to kick out there at the last second once he came to and realized what was going on, but he does not manage to get Sadoun off of him. We have our victor. A lot of these matches that you're seeing right now that may not be for championships or a specific feud or anything, but these are just to like really impress everybody so that people would possibly hope that, they can get into that Riot Maker match. That's really what's going on here. They're trying really hard to get into that. That's what they want. Sadoun really just put in a good effort, showed everybody exactly why he should be in that match, and this is exactly the reason right here, And Bryan, it's not even a bad thing. Best shots, he did really well. You really should have been able to get into that ring. You really should have been, he looks like he's pretty bummed out, and I get it. Oh, what's going on here? Who's behind him? Is that Dragon? That's Dragon. Dragon's behind him. Dragon just chokeslam, best shots. What is going on? We've got to hit a commercial.
WrestleMap.com, the home of pro wrestling from all around the world, featuring pro wrestling news from the international pro wrestling scene that is rapidly expanding across the globe in places that are often left untalked about, like Africa, Asia, the Middle East, Europe, and beyond, featuring pro wrestling news that you won't find anywhere else, new every week. But that's not all. A visit to WrestleMap.com will also give you access to the World Pro Wrestling Map, where we are working to compile every active pro wrestling promotion in the world. It's a great resource for wrestling fans, wrestlers looking to travel, and promoters to get more eyes on their product. So be sure to give us a visit and bookmark WrestleMap.com.
Welcome back. We have some of this amazing Jimmy King coffee here. So we're going to have some of this while we wait for our wrestlers to come down. It looks like we have the challengers coming out first. I'm getting a message. I wonder if it's not from Jimmy King himself. Aha. It says, Phil, get off your phone and... Jim. You know what, dude? Okay. You got to give me time, man. Okay. Anyway. We got Promian coming down to the ring right now. Promian won a #1 contender match, I believe. That she has not yet called her shot on, which I'm sure she's waiting. That will most likely be at any point in time. She has it for either of the titles. So we will have to see, honestly, because if that does come to fruition and that does become something that she decides to do, you know, and it looks like her tag team partner is going to be Las Villanas Tres. All right, then. That's not exactly who I expected to be coming out to wrestle with Promian. I'm assuming Promian must have. So okay, the Villanas trio, they're kind of for hire to a degree. So you know they'll go and wrestle with whomever the highest bidder is, or just each other. You know, they're kind of like the Pokemon Doug Trio. You know. So, Promian, that must be who just Promian must have decided to get help from. It's kind of an interesting group there. Maybe it's a mass thing. We got Adina Lee coming down to the ring now. Now, Adina Lee has a match with Sunwolf at Riot in the Rock for the Wayfair Championship, or the Wayfair title. But she ended up saving Promian, or saving Sun from Promian last week. So that's where this match came from. Basically what was said was Sun told Dina to let everybody, you know, let the company know that if Promian can find a tag team partner, she'll go up against Promian and said tag team partner with Adina Lee as her tag partner. So that's what we have right now. What we're doing right now is we're waiting for the glimmering emo herself. It's not even the right thing. What is it that Longfellow says? She's the 4th champion of the Wayfair in her 2nd reign. She's the glimmering emo, or whatever the hell Longfellow says. She is Sunwolf. I don't know what I'm doing. Longfellow, why have you forsaken me? Where have you gone away from me? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so we got this match going on. We have a tag team match. Here it is. Promian's going to start for her side. It looks like Adina's going to start for her side because she's just mad. We're going to have this coffee. It's a 20-minute time limit, 1 fall. That means that they have 20 minutes to finish this match. A 1 fall means the first fall wins, whether it's a pin, submission, knockout. It could also be a disqualification, meaning the person that gets disqualified loses. That's an interesting maneuver right there. We'll call that a leg power bomb from Promian, and she's just throwing Adina around. We're going to have this coffee before this match is over. Where the hell is my lighter? There it is. All right, here we go. Cheers. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Promian now being brought back up to her feet by Adina. Adina looked like she was about to go for a running leap, but Promian blocks it. I don't really know what the dynamic is between Promian and Viliana Trace. Or is it 3? I really don't know. Is it Viliana's? Is it Trace? Is it Viliana Trace? Is it Vili Trace? I don't know. I don't know what this announcing thing is. Land fellow, where are you? Wow. Where is Longfellow? I'm sad. My announcer's gone. And it's just me, the commentator. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. What's that song Donkey sings? I don't know about this sorrow. Anyway. Adina picks up Promian for a buck. Oh, it looked like it was supposed to be a turnbuckle bomb, but she just kind of missed the turnbuckle, so she landed square in her back. That was a hard landing for Promian. Adina now tags in Sunwolf. You see, now what I was talking about at the beginning of the show there, where one of the tag team matches, when you tag in right there. So technically, Adina could have stayed in for a 5 count had she decided she wanted to, but she decided she didn't want to, so she didn't. It's the easiest way I can explain that, guys. Like, really, there's not really any other easy way to explain that. Still to come tonight, we're going to see ADK's manager come out to talk about what's going on, and we're going to see Danny go up against Jimmy King for an opportunity for the entire Horsemen to go up against Jimmy King for his title. Currently in the ring, we have a battle of who's going to be going up against one another. Oh. And Promian just got left in the ring. Promian just got left all by herself in that ring, and now she's going to have to fight her way out. See, this is what happens when you burn bridges with everybody that tries to help you. So now Promian it's basically a handicap match. It's Adina Lee and Sunwolf versus Promian by herself. So we're going to have to see now exactly how well this is going to go. Promian is going to have to try to pull this one out of her butt, honestly. I don't mean to be brass, but not entirely too sure what the agreement was between Promian and Trace, but clearly it broke down, and now this is a handicap match. And I think at this point now it might be some retaliation time for them. We're gonna find out. Promian is trying to keep the upper hand, but Adina Lee just sweeps the leg. And now she tags in Sunwolf, who does now get an opportunity. Ooh. But Promian is fighting back quite a bit here. Punches, elbows. Now, Promian is going to have to do what she can here. Calling Sunwolf over. Adina Lee decides to say nope, but then again, Promian's able to jump off the rope before she's able to get over there. However, Sunwolf still manages to block the drop kick. And now Sunwolf is taking it to Promian on the outside of the... Oh, on the ring apron. And a back body drop on that ring apron. And Hurricane Rana throws Sunwolf across. And now they're in an element that technically would work out in the favor of both Sun and Adina Lee, but Adina is keeping it respectful. However, Promian just got hit with a loop that's press and some punches from Sun. Sunwolf now getting back in the ring as I believe that is Thaddeus gets up to a 4 count. I can't remember. Kick to the midsection, a couple of kicks to the midsection. Right next to those stairs, Oh! And she took Sun down with that takedown, but it was very precariously close to those stairs. I don't like how close they were to those stairs. I really don't. I am not a fan. And a quick catch of the leg, and Sunwolf now back on the upper hand has... It looks like probably by the neck, and it's a hanging neck breaker onto the concrete. And Sun better get back in that ring before they count out the victory for them both there. And Sun and Adina Lee get the victory as there is a count out victory. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to hit a commercial break after that, but that is an interesting turn of events for Promian after everything that I believe she just went through to attempt to get that deal. Sun and Adina now having a good time. Oh wow, what? Sunwolf now, I believe, laying down the law. Like I said, we're going to have to hit a commercial break, but what in the holy moly?
I'll take my talents to South Beach.
It's so Miami.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got Mr. Myers, who has been standing by. We're going to let him have some words before our next match.
The Dark Knight has sent me down here with a message. The world champion. The Mad King, Eddie Kingston. You cannot evade our challenges. We have spoken to the RWR Council, and you will face the Dark Knight at Riot in the Rock. You do not have a choice. See you there.
Some poignant words from Mr. Myers in regards to the main event of Riot in the Rock. It has been announced. It's been known for a little while now that it's going to be Eddie Kingston and ADK. And it kind of seems like Eddie Kingston's trying to avoid it. So now we're going to move along to our main event. We've got Danny DePover, the muscle of the New Horseman, coming down, and his task at hand this evening is to take down Jimmy King and an attempt to add himself to the match at Riot in the Rock. So essentially what's going on here is that the Horsemen are going up against Jimmy King. They are trying to make their way into the match, essentially. So essentially how it sits right now, until somebody else wins, it will be Jimmy King versus Keith Murdoch at Riot in the Rock for the Chippy Record Championship. However, there is a stipulation currently that the other members of the Horsemen are going to be able to compete against Jimmy King leading up to that event, and the winners will be added to the match. Last week, Jimmy King beat Byron. This week, Jimmy King is going up against Danny. So if Danny wins this match, it'll be a triple threat at Riot in the Rock. And then if Jimmy manages to lose the next match, which I believe is to Corporate Rebel Biase Capo, if he wins, he will be added to the match. That's kind of how this is going. So now we have Jimmy King coming down. And And like I said, we've given Longfellow the night off. So tonight's announcing work is done by yours truly. Coming down to the ring, we have the RWR Chippy Record Champion, the one and only Jimmy King. He's the inaugural Chippy Record Champion. He was the first Chippy Record Champion, won it at the beginning of Baltimore, beat Brody King to win that. Jimmy King has been going up against the Horseman here for a little while he's also attempting to also support his brother Eric in his mythology he's got going on with Zach Rosedale right now. So Jimmy King is kind of split in two different directions. So I mean, if he were to not win some of these matches, it would be understandable, to be honest. Very confident in his ability as a champion, not only as a champion, but he's also an EVP of the company. Helped found RWR and Chippy Record Pro, both the Chippy Records and Chippy Record Pro. Very confident. This takes forever to come down to the ring. I've also been cut off of the top. Had some earlier. You said I didn't need any more. Next week, just want to point out here while we wait, we will be in Providence, Rhode Island. And then the week leading into Riot in the Rock will be in Massachusetts and Amherst. So that'll be actually really fun to see. Danny in the ring, ready to go. Jimmy King's ready to go. Not sure which of the triplets it is. We'll have to see if he allows it. We got a 20-minute time limit, or as long as it really takes, because we've only got just a little bit left of the show here. Jimmy King gets off the back, goes for a chop block, immediately taking the big man down. Throws him with a big German suplex. I'll remind everybody that there is a pay-per-view coming up here pretty soon. It's called Riot in the Rock. It'll be on March 8th. So if you guys have the opportunity, make sure you tune in. We'll see competition such as Beck versus Vex, Jimmy King versus somebody, ADK and Eddie Kingston, Zach Rosedale and Eric Black. The Heart's going up against the Gorilla of Destiny. And I can guarantee at least 2 4-way matches called the Riot Maker matches. It's going to be a barn burn. Only gets a 1 count in that capture suplex where he goes for the bridge. Jimmy King up onto the top rope now. Goes for his styling leg drop. He gets it flush. Danny now is not really looking great. Goes for that lower rope senton that Jimmy King likes to hit. Keeps coming back after Danny. Danny, though, catches him with a spear. It's a hard thud. Danny now going after the elbow of Jimmy King, which is actually kind of a move that I believe they both would have been taught at the same time. Danny now taking him up over one of those just throwing suplexes that they do. Makes him up, starts punching. You see Danny now, he's starting on that offensive. Danny really kind of fashions his moveset and his style very much behind Magnum TA, and after. There's 3 German suplexes. He really fashions his style after Blackjack, and he's really the type of person that he's just a brawler. He's in there hard hitting people. And just an F5 by Danny right there. Goes for the pin. Jimmy King just manages to kick out of that. This is the first time I think we've actually seen Jimmy King manhandled the way he is currently doing. Gets his way out of that right there. Kicks the arm, and now he goes for that captured Jim Psycho knee, as he calls it. Low rope senton. Danny tries to get out of the way, but he just happens to get caught by it. So Jimmy King's starting to stalk him a little bit here now. He's starting to be methodical. He goes to that top rope. That elbow drop to the middle of the back. Danny gets picked up now. Looks like Jimmy's going for a blue thunder bomb, but Danny's able to get out of it. A big slap to the chest. kick to the midsection to Danny. Now these guys are just going back and forth. Jim whips Danny into the ropes. He's in the turnbuckle. He gets one splash. He gets the second splash. Could this be the setup for the Blue Thunder Bomb? No. Air raid crash. Jim going, he's in the corner. He's going for the Jim Psycho knee. He hits it. Jim Psycho knee. Danny is down in that ring. He's out. He might be broken open in a little bit. And Jimmy King is your winner. He survived another challenge of the Horseman. I'm honestly really surprised. I'm not saying that I doubted Jimmy King, but at the same time, I'm actually surprised that he was able to fight off Danny as well as he did. Danny is a big guy. He's a fantastic competitor. Every time I've ever seen him in a ring, he's done amazing things. So Jimmy King being able to come at him the way he did there was a great thing. However, I will say, congratulations to Jimmy King. He'll be facing Beyonce Campo at the corporate level next week. But we got to get out of here. That's all for us. For Longfellow Dangerson, who took a break tonight, I am Philip Cup. We love you. We will see you in Providence, Rhode Island.